Hello everyone, hope all is well with you. It is the first anniversary of the very victorious van. So I thought it would be fun to show you and talk about an aspect of traveling and being in the van, and that is the kind of foods that I bring along with me while traveling on a music tour. This is the kind of tank I use to carry water. It is tall and narrow, so I can fit between suitcases and things. Of course, it's very important to keep drinking water, and also that food can be sometimes more hydrating than water. So here's some food. We got snap peas, apples. I usually avoid things in cans, but cans can be good for traveling. This is V8 and some fruit. You can get vegetables. You definitely want to try to get the pop top. It's a lot easier than the can opener. But you can also use carrots and anything that's gonna stay crisp and not mush or rot. So we should talk about protein, so important for balancing. That's protein powder. You can mix in water or juice. There's a protein bar. There's some almonds, there are nuts. You can use peanut butter. You might want to avoid the trail mix because it's so easy to just keep eating that, and it is very high in fat and full of calories. Some other things that are good to bring along: energy bars. There's a protein bar again, Lara bar, Cliff bars. They all have varying nutritional value. And this is a cereal. You may have heard of it, Swiss muesli. It's mostly raw and it is very sustaining. It seems that the best things to bring along while traveling are plastics. However, they are controversial in terms of health. I think if you just use them once in a while, it's probably okay. Then environmentally, you want to be careful too. You can check on the bottom of your plastics. You see that little triangle there with the number 5, and then you can identify if it's a safe plastic or not by looking it up. One important thing I try to remember is some kind of a garbage bag or garbage receptacle. Something I try to think about when choosing the food for the trip is whether or not it's a day trip or for weeks on end or however long you're going to be traveling, because it's okay to have these foods, the energy bars and the apples and things, for a day or so. But it does seem that after a couple of days you start to crave a good meal. And so then you would want to consider what kind of food you could bring with you that would make a good meal, or you can also eat at a restaurant. When I'm packing the food, I think about what the weather might be. If it's going to be very hot or very cold. It's amazing how quickly food can rot in a hot car, or how fast it can freeze. I try to bring a cooler for the summertime, and I try to choose foods that are somehow weather resistant. If I'm the person who's driving, I make sure that there are snacks ready either in the dashboard or on the side of the seat that are already opened or are safe to eat while you're driving. The foods that I like to choose are convenient to serve, they have the ability to stay fresh, they're nourishing and hydrating, and hopefully they taste good.